All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I'm Ricardo Zuniga, the AP's Global Sport Editor. And today, we're celebrating an extraordinary basketball talent who has already made a tremendous impact on and off the court in her short time at the University of Southern California. The numbers alone make a compelling case for Juju Watkins' selection as the Associated Press Women's College Basketball Player of the Year, becoming just the fourth sophomore ever to win the prestigious award. She averaged nearly 24 points and 8 rebounds per game, leading USC to its best record in 40 years and delivering the school's first conference title in 31 years. But Juju's impact goes far beyond the stats. Coming off a historic freshman season, she entered her sophomore year with sky-high expectations and delivered in every single way. USC games became must-see events, drawing packed crowds, A-list celebrities, and young fans eager to witness her signature moves. Her face is also everywhere, on TV, billboards, T-shirts, but more importantly, it's in the hearts of kids across the country who see her as an inspiration, as a role model. Juju is joining us over video today. Juju, congratulations on this incredible achievement. And we're all wishing you a full and speedy recovery, and we can't wait to see what's next when you step back on the court.
Well, thank you so much. I feel so honored to be recognized in this fashion. I have so many people to thank for this, my teammates, my amazing coaches, my family, my friends. They made this all possible. And I feel so blessed to be able to do what I love. So thank you again. This means so much. And yeah, this is so amazing. So
thank you, Juju.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, Coach. Now we're going to acknowledge the Coach of the Year. Great teams are built on talent, but truly special teams are built on leadership. This season, Corey Close has led UCLA to one of the greatest seasons in program history. And today, we are honored to recognize her as the Associated Press Women's College Basketball Coach of the Year. Coach Close guided the Bruins to their first ever NCAA Final Four, their first #1 ranking in AP poll history, and a program record 34 wins. UCLA held that top spot for 14 weeks, a testament to the team's dominance under your leadership. But beyond the wins and accolades, Coach Close has built us something even greater, a culture of excellence, resilience, and belief. She has inspired her players to dream big and work even harder, and the result speaks for themselves. Her impact stretches far beyond the court, shaped by the mentorship she received from the legendary John Wooden, and now passed forward to the next generation. Coach, I know your players surprised you with this award, but no one here is surprised by your success. You have led with passion, integrity, and heart, and today we celebrate you. So congratulations and best of luck in the Final Four. That's Juju's. All right, so let's take a photo.
Thank you very much. Okay, appreciate it very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trophy.
This way, please. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to give you the floor for.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all for being here. I just wanted to congratulate Juju. Obviously, us being in Southern California, not only have I witnessed her prowess on the floor, but I've also been able to see what she does for underserved communities and her commitment to really stay true to serve where she came from and in the greater Los Angeles community. So I know that everybody knows what an amazing basketball player Juju Watkins is, but I think this is an incredible award because I know that of her heart of service, and I want to congratulate her for what she's has done and also what she will do, because I know she's going to come back stronger. You know, it's so humbling to me. The most meaningful part about coaching and leadership is being a part of something bigger than yourself. And so it always makes me a little uncomfortable to have it be a coach of the year. The reality is I know all that goes on behind the scenes. I know all the people, the village that raised me, the people that mentored me, the family that sacrificed for me, and I'm just really humbled and grateful. This is, it's my greatest leadership passion to be a part of, a small part in growing our great game. And, you know, I want to be known as someone who left things better than they found it. And so it's my privilege, and I feel so blessed to serve in this capacity. But the reality is what I did right, UCLA was my first ever head coaching job. They took a chance on this, you know, kid who was from California, who had spent some time at UCLA, and I'm forever grateful. But the reality is I made a lot of mistakes, but the one thing I got right was the people I hired around me. And people of trust, people of excellence, people of service, and you know, several of them are here with me right now, and so I'm really just want to say thank you. I'm very, very blessed to be around people that are a whole lot smarter than me. And I'm also proud to be a part of the Big Ten. I think about Big Ten honored myself and Juju in this award and in several other awards from across this landscape. The Big Ten has set the bar for excellence, and I want to congratulate those other people, and it's great to share that with them. So I don't really have anything other than to say I'm very honored. It means a lot to me, and it gives me a chance to say thank you for all the people who helped me get here. Am I supposed to have any questions?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
questions for Coach.
Not that you guys didn't already see me earlier today, so.
Well, I'm seeing you for the first time because I came up from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, well, thank you for that.
No problem. Again, I'm from the Michigan area, so I appreciate the Big Ten more than you'll ever know. So you talk about John Wooden and being able to coach at UCLA.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought my voice echoed enough that you could hear it anyways. I've been told to keep quiet in some places, but it's going to have this too. But at any rate, you talk about John Wooden and the standards that he has set over at UCLA. How do you feel to be able to be mentioned in the same breath as him? And I've interviewed him many years ago, and do you ever go ahead and read his
Pyramid of Success?
Pyramids of Success? I live by that.
Yeah, you know, I'm continue to be influenced by him in so many different ways, and I love the shared history now that we have with him in the Big Ten, even, and his being at Purdue and all of those things. But I also, more than that, is his impact of his principles, his character, and he used to just always say, don't veer from doing you the way that you are authentically made. And I would be always like, well, what do you think I should do here? And if you were in my shoes, what would you do? And he would be like, no, I'm wired differently than you. Go ahead and live by the principles and the values that you have set forth. And that was always so freeing to me. But the bigger thing is, you know, what you talked about in terms of just his, you know, being even mentioned in his breath, the same breath as him. The reality is that if I could just be as much of a giver as him. I know he accomplished a lot, but the biggest thing I want to pay forward is how much he gave to the people around him. And if I could do half of that for somebody else, I'd feel pretty good.
Did you ever meet John Wooden before?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to be mentored by him for 15 years.
Wow, surreal. My final question is this. Mick Cronin struggled with going into the Big Ten because of the crazy travel schedule, and he hasn't embraced it as much. How have you embraced the travel schedule going across country, knowing that you indeed have so much respect for a conference that not only makes a lot of money, but a lot of opportunity in terms of academic, and in addition to the fact that you're the only school that actually in the Big Ten, both men's and women's, that are actually in a Final Four?
You know, I just feel like, you know, you want to be a part of the best. When you go to UCLA, it's one of the most iconic brands, and you want to be a part of the level of excellence that that brand has been known for. And right now, the standard of excellence is the Big Ten. And is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. There's some challenges, but our administration has really stepped up in terms of how we travel. We travel with tutors and learning specialists and things to make sure that our academics are on point. And I think that there's difficult challenges, but I'd sure rather be in the Big Ten than on the outside looking in.
Hey, Corey, Doug Feinberg, the AP. Congrats on winning the AP
you.
award. You mentioned Juju and yourself, obviously, just the rebirth of basketball in LA from the college standpoint.
Incredible.
How great is it for you to be part of rebuilding that college basketball in that area?
Yeah, it's I really, every time we played USC 3 times, and every time I was like, I get to coach in this game. I'm blessed enough to be a part of this incredible rivalry. And then in both locations, it really was Celebrity Row. It was amazing attendance. And it wasn't just sold out the week before. It was over a month before each time the arenas are sold out. And I just think we're both partnering to be a part of growing girls and women's basketball in all of Los Angeles. And what a privilege. And we're 2 top 5 programs that are competing, and obviously we have great players on both sides. And so, it's sort of the Mecca right now. It is sort of the most storied rivalry right there with 2 of the most storied teams, and I'm getting to be a part of it. I'm pretty fortunate.
I'm back, so I have a couple of other questions. How much do you really enjoy playing in Pauley Pavilion?
Incredible. I walk down the hallway, and on my right are all of Coach Wooden's national championship banners, and then right as I round the corner, his pyramid of success is lit up right there. That tells me what the true definition of success really is, and what it really means to use basketball as an opportunity to teach, mentor, and equip young people. And it's just this reminder, even as though I'm going out to coach 40 minutes of basketball, that really what we're doing is teaching life lessons through those 40 minutes that are going to be with those young people long after the ball goes flat. But I'm reminded of the standard of excellence in which Coach Wooden did that competitively great, but at the same time, the way that he never lost sight of his true purpose in being a teacher and a coach.
Well, here's no question he's the greatest interview I've ever had, and I mentioned it in my book. But the second question I have is, Gino Auriemma is here, but how grateful are you not only to Gino Auriemma, but few people should never, ever forget that Pat Summitt and Gino Auriemma are, in my opinion, ladies basketball all the way around.
Well, I actually, when part of receiving this award, I have thought about what Pat Summitt said. She said, whenever I think of awards and I think of championships, I don't think of them in and of themselves. I just think of the faces associated with the relationships I built through those experiences. And, I had an opportunity to take our entire staff to go learn under Gino and go and watch his practices and do those, have those kinds of experiences. He set the bar on the women's side in terms of national championships and over the last several decades. I think it's tremendous. And I think, one of the other things that Coach Wooden always taught was that to be a consummate learner, to always never, stop learning the next thing. And so for me to have a chance to learn from people like Pat Summitt and Gino Auriemma, I just feel so blessed to be able to take the baton and try to continue to move it forward in my own way. Mm-hmm. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. No. Sure. This one.
All right,
Yep. Okay. Thank you so much. Where's? Okay. Oh, so, thank you very much. Thank you. We got it? Oh, sorry. Here. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I'll get to be with you guys, though, right? Okay, good. All right, thank you. Thank you all. Very honored. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very honored. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, thank you.